Welcome back to Virtual Stoic. If you aim to embrace Stoicism, stop replaying past events in your mind and let go of any anxiety about the future. Dwelling on illusions of what has been or what might be robs you of your power in the present. As a Stoic, you must grasp that the mind is a potent instrument, capable of turning thoughts into realities, shaping perceptions and guiding emotions. For this reason, you cannot allow it to wander. Instead, you must harness its strength to work in your favor. Let it become your ally in the pursuit of virtue and your guide in staying rooted in the present. Focus on the here and now and begin truly living without delay. In the wise words of Epictetus, if someone attempted to take control of your body and make you a slave, you would fight for freedom. Yet how readily you surrender your mind to anyone who offends you. When you dwell on insults and allow them to dominate your thoughts, you give others power over you, making them your master. Sadly, rather than brushing off these insults, we often let negative remarks take up residence in our minds. According to the Stoics, the mind was a fortress, one that should not be easily infiltrated by the words of outsiders. This is why they championed mental resilience, knowing that the real battle lay in controlling their responses to such insults. Picture navigating the stormy seas of life with the calm precision of a seasoned captain. Envision yourself facing life's challenges with unwavering clarity and composure. This steadiness is not reserved for the lucky few. It's a skill you can develop. Welcome to the transformative philosophy of Stoicism, an ancient wisdom that teaches you to master your mind and in turn your life. Stoicism is not merely about enduring life's hardships, but about thriving through them, transforming obstacles into stepping stones for growth and serenity. Together we will explore the timeless teachings of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, uncovering how to wield the power of your mind to cultivate tranquility, resilience, and fulfillment. Step onto the Stoic path and unlock the doors to a more composed, controlled, and content version of yourself. Your journey to mastering your mind through the principles of Stoicism begins here, in the fast-paced rhythm of modern life where each day brings new challenges and opportunities. Stoic wisdom provides timeless guidance. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, imparted a profound truth that continues to echo through the ages. Our perception of the world shapes our experience of it. This insight is more than a philosophical idea. It's a practical tool for navigating life's complexities. It forms the foundation of the Stoic belief in the mind's power and its ability to foster inner peace, no matter the external circumstances. Let's dive into first lesson. Lesson 1: Perceiving the world. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This timeless wisdom forms the foundation of our exploration. It underscores that true strength and happiness are achieved not by altering the external world, but by transforming our internal one, our perceptions. The lens through which we view life shapes our reality, and by consciously choosing how we perceive situations, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. To practice this, start each day with reflective journaling, noting your initial thoughts and emotions. Throughout the day, identify negative perceptions and actively reframe them into positive or neutral ones. For instance, challenge a recurring negative belief, like doubting your performance in meetings, by recalling moments when you contributed effectively. This simple shift in perspective can have a profound impact on your emotional responses and overall mindset. Aurelius regarded rationality as the guiding force in life, enabling us to discern what lies within our control and what does not. This clarity helps us focus our efforts on areas where we can truly make a difference, rather than wasting energy on things beyond our influence. Rationality is not just a way of thinking, it's a way of living that fosters peace and productivity. Similarly, Aurelius proposed a radical approach to challenges, stating, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This philosophy reframes obstacles as opportunities for growth, urging us to find strength and resilience in adversity. Every difficulty becomes a chance to cultivate virtues such as patience, discipline, and perseverance. Reflecting on mortality is another vital aspect of Stoic philosophy. Far from being morbid, this practice encourages us to value the present moment. Aurelius's words, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think," remind us of life's impermanence and inspire us to live fully, infusing each moment with purpose and meaning. Finally, daily self-reflection was a cornerstone of Aurelius's teachings. By examining our motivations, actions, and place in the universe, we build an inner fortress, a mental citadel that provides strength and refuge amidst life's chaos. This inner resilience allows us to live a virtuous life guided by wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. The lessons on perception from Marcus Aurelius offer more than historical insights. They provide a practical guide for personal growth and inner peace. By mastering our perceptions, embracing rationality, turning challenges into opportunities, cherishing the present, and cultivating inner strength, we can navigate life with purpose and poise. In doing so, we honor the enduring legacy of Aurelius and the transformative power of Stoic philosophy, finding strength and tranquility within the fortress of our minds. Lesson 2. Rationality and Control. Building upon the foundation of Stoicism, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, we arrive at the second profound lesson, the practice of rationality and the understanding of control. Central to Stoic philosophy, this lesson emphasizes discerning between what lies within our control and what does not. It encourages us to wisely invest our energy, focusing on our inner strength rather than external circumstances, an idea passionately championed by Aurelius. To put this into practice, develop the habit of rational decision-making. When faced with a decision, list its pros and cons, and ask yourself which choice aligns with rational thought rather than emotional impulse. Start small, applying this to everyday decisions to strengthen the habit. When overwhelmed, identify which aspects of the situation you can influence and focus your energy on those, letting go of concerns beyond your control. At the heart of this lesson lies the Stoic emphasis on rationality. For Stoics, reason is the compass that guides us through life's turbulence, helping us distinguish between what is good, bad, and indifferent. It urges us to focus on what truly matters. This approach is not about suppressing emotions, but about managing them through the lens of reason. It's a call to live a life grounded in thoughtful, deliberate actions and beliefs, rather than impulsive reactions. A core tenet of Stoicism is the ability to differentiate between what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and what we cannot, such as the actions of others, the past, and uncontrollable elements of the future. By focusing on areas where we hold genuine influence and developing acceptance for the rest, we cultivate a balanced approach to life's challenges. Aurelius also taught us that rationality transforms how we respond to challenges. Rather than reacting with frustration or despair, we are encouraged to meet obstacles with a reasoned, measured approach. This perspective not only conserves our mental energy but also opens up pathways for creative solutions and growth. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to apply logic and wisdom rather than an insurmountable barrier. Revisiting the power of perception from Lesson 1, rationality plays a crucial role in shaping how we interpret life's events. By filtering our perceptions through reason, we can see challenges as opportunities for growth, aligning our reactions with Stoic principles. Incorporating this lesson into daily life requires consistent practice. Regularly examine your thoughts, question automatic reactions, and ensure your actions align with your values. This daily commitment to rational reflection fosters inner resilience, enabling you to face uncertainty with confidence and calm. The practice of rationality and control is a powerful tool for personal mastery, teaching us to harness the mind's power to discern the controllable from the uncontrollable. By adopting a balanced and reasoned perspective, we embody the strength and tranquility at the heart of Stoicism. This lesson is not merely about enduring life's storms, but navigating them with clarity and composure, proving the timeless relevance of Marcus Aurelius's teachings. Lesson 3. Mind Control and Inner Serenity. Delving deeper into Stoic philosophy, Lesson 3 highlights an essential principle taught by Marcus Aurelius: the ability to control the mind as a pathway to achieving inner serenity. True peace, according to the Stoics, comes not from external circumstances, but from within. This lesson emphasizes the immense power of the mind and how, when harnessed, it can lead to a life of tranquility and resilience. The Stoics believed that the turbulence we experience is not caused by external events, but by our reactions to them. By mastering our thoughts and emotions, we can maintain calm amidst external chaos. Importantly, Stoicism does not advocate suppressing emotions but understanding and rationally managing them. Emotions are viewed as signals, and interpreting them through reason allows us to respond wisely rather than impulsively. Aurelius also championed mindfulness and present moment awareness as crucial tools for controlling the mind. By anchoring ourselves in the here and now, We can escape the anxieties of the future and regrets of the past, finding peace in the present. Regular self-reflection is another vital practice, encouraging us to examine our thoughts, motivations, and actions while aligning them with our core values. This process fosters continuous personal growth and strengthens mental fortitude. Marcus Aurelius often spoke of the inner citadel, a metaphorical fortress within ourselves, where we can find refuge and strength. Building this inner stronghold involves cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, and temperance, creating a mental sanctuary where tranquility reigns despite external challenges. To integrate this lesson into daily life, practical exercises like mindful breathing can help. During moments of stress, pause and focus on your breath to detach from chaotic thoughts and regain calm. Additionally, practice saying, "I choose not to give this power over me," when faced with stressful situations, reminding yourself that your reaction is a choice. This lesson underscores that true serenity is not contingent on external factors but stems from how we manage our inner world. By understanding and mastering our emotions, practicing mindfulness, engaging in self-reflection, and fortifying our inner citadel, we embody the Stoic ideal of a life marked by inner peace, resilience, and strength. Lesson 4. Mastering responses to external events. Continuing our exploration of Stoic philosophy, Lesson 4 centers on mastering our responses to external events, a cornerstone of Marcus Aurelius's teachings. While we cannot always control what happens to us, we have absolute power over how we respond. This crucial concept enables us to maintain mental equilibrium and cultivate a life of peace and resilience. At the heart of this lesson lies the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control, which differentiates between what is within our power and what is not. Marcus Aurelius emphasized focusing our energy on our actions and attitudes, as they are within our control, rather than external events, which are not. By accepting this distinction, we can avoid unnecessary frustration and direct our efforts more productively. An essential aspect of mastering responses is learning to reframe our perception of challenges. Instead of viewing obstacles as impediments, Stoicism encourages us to see them as opportunities for personal growth and the practice of virtue. This shift in perspective allows us to approach life's difficulties constructively, with a calm and composed mind. Developing emotional intelligence is another key component of this lesson. Emotional intelligence involves recognizing our emotional reactions, understanding their origins, and responding in a way that aligns with rational thought. By managing our emotions, we prevent them from overpowering our judgment, allowing us to make decisions consistent with our values and long-term goals. Practicing mindful responses further strengthens our ability to handle external events with equanimity. Mindfulness teaches us to pause before reacting, giving us the space to choose a response rather than being driven by instinctive reactions. This pause is a powerful tool that allows us to respond with wisdom and composure. Stoicism also encourages us to learn from adversity, viewing challenging situations and difficult people as opportunities to practice patience, empathy, and fortitude. By adopting this mindset, we transform adversity into a valuable teacher, gaining lessons that strengthen our character and contribute to personal growth. To integrate this lesson into daily life, try the Stoic pause. Whenever you feel a strong emotional reaction, pause for 10 seconds before responding. Use this moment to consider a rational and composed reaction. For example, if you receive criticism, resist reacting defensively. Instead, reflect on whether there is constructive feedback and respond thoughtfully, focusing on learning rather than reacting. This fourth lesson of Stoic philosophy is a profound guide to living a balanced and fulfilling life. It teaches us that while we may not control every circumstance, we have complete control over how we respond. By understanding the dichotomy of control, reframing challenges, developing emotional intelligence, practicing mindfulness, and learning from adversity, we can navigate life's uncertainties with poise and resilience. Ultimately, this lesson empowers us to live in harmony with the world, responding to its ebbs and flows with a steady and serene mind. Lesson 5. Resilience through acceptance. In our continuing journey through Stoic philosophy, we now arrive at Lesson 5, which centers on the development of resilience through acceptance. Inspired by the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic thinkers, this lesson explores how accepting what we cannot change can become the foundation for building mental strength and resilience. Stoicism teaches that much of our distress comes not from external events themselves, but from our resistance to them. The Stoics, including Aurelius, advocated for a radical acceptance of whatever life presents. This does not mean passive resignation, but rather an active acceptance that acknowledges the reality of a situation and works within those parameters. By doing so, we free ourselves from unnecessary struggle and suffering. This lesson builds upon the earlier concept of the dichotomy of control, emphasizing that our true power lies in how we respond to events, not in the events themselves. While we cannot control all external happenings, we can control our attitude towards them. Accepting this reality is liberating and forms the core of Stoic resilience. The heart of resilience lies in facing adversity with a calm and composed mind. Stoicism does not advocate for avoiding or denying difficulties, but encourages us to confront them with a clear and rational mind. By doing so, we become more adaptable and robust, better equipped to withstand life's inevitable challenges. To incorporate mindfulness into our daily routine helps practice acceptance. Mindfulness encourages us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, accepting them as they are. This practice is not about giving up or being defeated. It's about recognizing the present reality and working within it. Stoicism also teaches us to look to nature and the universe as models of acceptance. The natural world does not resist the seasons or the weather. It adapts and endures. Similarly, we are encouraged to embrace life's natural flow, understanding that change and impermanence are inherent aspects of existence. A practical exercise to cultivate acceptance is to practice daily acceptance affirmations. Each morning, identify one thing outside your control and verbally accept it, such as the weather. Over time, this practice builds our ability to accept larger, uncontrollable events in life. When experiencing a setback, instead of dwelling on frustration, acknowledge it as part of your journey and reflect on what it teaches you about persistence or adaptability. Stoic philosophy on developing resilience through acceptance provides a powerful guide to mental and emotional fortitude. By understanding and embracing the practice of acceptance, we learn to face life's uncertainties not with fear or resistance, but with strength and flexibility. This approach helps us build resilience, adapt to change, and emerge from challenges with a deeper understanding and appreciation of life. Through acceptance, we cultivate a mindset that remains unshaken by the vicissitudes of life, embodying the true essence of Stoic resilience. Lesson 6. Emotional agility. Lesson 6 in our journey through Stoic philosophy focuses on fostering emotional agility, which is crucial for controlling the mind. Emotional agility, deeply ingrained in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, involves developing the ability to experience our emotions fully while maintaining the capacity to think and act rationally. It teaches us to recognize and accept our emotions without being overwhelmed or controlled by them, allowing us to face life's challenges with clarity and balance. In Stoicism, rationality plays a key role in managing emotions. While emotions are a natural part of human experience, Stoics teach that our rational mind should guide our responses. This approach doesn't involve suppressing emotions, but rather understanding and processing them through reason and wisdom. Practicing mindfulness and self-awareness is essential in developing emotional agility. It encourages us to observe our emotions as they arise, understand their triggers, and acknowledge their transient nature. This awareness helps us respond to emotions in ways that align with our core values, preventing us from being driven by fleeting feelings. The essence of emotional agility lies in balancing emotional and rational responses. It's about fully experiencing emotions while simultaneously engaging our rational mind to decide the best course of action, allowing us to navigate complex situations with both empathy and logic. Stoicism encourages us to view every emotional experience as an opportunity for learning and growth. By reflecting on our emotional responses and understanding their roots, we gain insights into our deeper values and beliefs, which helps us develop greater emotional intelligence over time. A practical exercise to cultivate emotional agility is emotional labeling. Whenever you feel a strong emotion, label it. For instance, "I am feeling anxious," and then rationalize why you feel this way and how you can address it logically. In moments of joy, take time to fully experience and savor the emotion, reflecting on what it teaches you about your values and priorities. In conclusion, fostering emotional agility allows us to respond to life's ups and downs with poise and resilience. It's not about detaching from our emotions, but about engaging with them thoughtfully and constructively. By integrating this practice, we become more adaptable, empathetic, and effective in our personal and professional lives, navigating our emotional landscape with wisdom and grace. Lesson 7. Stoic Detachment. Lesson 7. In our exploration of Stoic philosophy focuses on cultivating Stoic detachment as a method for achieving mental equilibrium. This lesson, grounded in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, emphasizes the importance of detaching ourselves from external circumstances and internal emotions to maintain mental balance. Stoic detachment is not about indifference or a lack of empathy. Rather, it is about maintaining an objective distance from things we cannot control. It involves understanding that our happiness and peace of mind should not depend on external factors or the fluctuations of our emotions. This detachment enables us to respond to life's events with clarity and composure, helping us avoid being swept away by external chaos or emotional turbulence. A key aspect of Stoic detachment is learning to separate our core self from the events happening around us. This separation allows us to understand that while we may be affected by external events, they do not define us or our capacity for happiness. By internalizing this concept, we gain a greater sense of control over our reactions and mental state. Mindfulness also plays a critical role in cultivating Stoic detachment. It teaches us to observe our thoughts and feelings without getting entangled in them, thus maintaining an emotional distance while still experiencing our emotions. This observational stance helps us avoid being overwhelmed by our feelings, preserving our mental equilibrium. Stoic philosophy also teaches us to embrace the impermanence of life. By acknowledging that change is the only constant, we learn to detach ourselves from the desire for permanence in external conditions. This understanding helps us accept life's transitory nature and find peace in the present moment. In decision-making, detachment is crucial. When we are not overly attached to outcomes or swayed by strong emotions, we can assess situations more rationally and make decisions that align with our core values and long-term goals. A practical exercise for cultivating detachment involves reflecting on a situation that typically upsets you, analyzing why it affects you, and practicing viewing it objectively without emotional attachment. Another exercise is to detach from global worries such as overwhelming news, by reminding yourself of your circle of influence and focusing your energy on what you can control. Lesson 7 on cultivating Stoic detachment is an essential practice for controlling the mind and achieving mental equilibrium. It teaches us to maintain a healthy distance from things beyond our control and to observe our emotions without being dominated by them. This form of detachment is not escapism, but a strategic approach to living a balanced, fulfilling life, allowing us to navigate the complexities of life with a calm, steady mind and make decisions that align with our inner wisdom and Stoic principles. Lesson 8. Reflective meditation. In our journey through Stoic philosophy, Lesson 8 emphasizes the practice of reflective meditation as a tool for controlling the mind. Rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, this lesson highlights the importance of introspection and contemplation in achieving mental clarity and self-mastery. Reflective meditation in Stoicism is not about clearing the mind, as in other forms of meditation, but about actively engaging with one's inner thoughts and feelings, analyzing them through the lens of Stoic principles. Central to this practice is the concept of self-examination. This involves regularly assessing our behaviors, actions, and attitudes, and asking ourselves whether they align with Stoic virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. This introspective process helps us identify areas for personal growth, cultivate discipline, and strive for a virtuous life. Reflective meditation also encourages cultivating mindful awareness, which involves being fully present in the moment and observing our thoughts and emotions without being swept away by them. By doing so, we can maintain a calm and balanced state of mind, even in challenging situations. An important aspect of reflective meditation is learning from our daily experiences. By reflecting on our interactions, challenges, and even mundane activities, we can gain valuable insights into our character and how we respond to the world. This ongoing learning process is crucial for personal development and emotional maturity. Additionally, incorporating Stoic wisdom into reflective meditation enriches the practice. Contemplating the teachings of Stoic philosophers provides a framework for evaluating our actions and thoughts against Stoic ideals and applying these philosophies practically in our daily lives. A practical exercise for reflective meditation is the evening Stoic reflection. Spend 10 minutes each evening reflecting on your day, considering how Stoic principles were or were not applied in your actions and thoughts. Plan for improvements the next day and visualize a challenging scenario, mentally rehearsing how you might apply Stoic principles in that situation. focusing on maintaining inner peace and rational thinking. Lesson 8, focused on the Stoic practice of reflective meditation, is a powerful tool for controlling the mind and fostering personal growth. It encourages deep engagement with our inner selves, examining our lives through Stoic principles, and learning from our experiences. By regularly practicing reflective meditation, we can develop a greater understanding of ourselves, enhance our decision-making abilities, and lead a more mindful and virtuous life in line with Stoic philosophy. Lesson 9, embracing Amor Fati. In our continued exploration of Stoic philosophy, Lesson 9 revolves around the concept of Amor Fati, a term that translates to love of fate or love of one's fate. This Stoic principle, emphasized by Marcus Aurelius and later adopted and expanded by Friedrich Nietzsche, teaches the importance of embracing everything that happens in life, both good and bad, with a loving acceptance. This mindset is integral to controlling the mind and achieving serenity. The essence of Amor Fati is more than just accepting one's fate. It is about actively loving and embracing everything that life throws our way. It involves understanding that everything that occurs, whether seemingly positive or negative, is an essential part of the tapestry of our existence. This concept encourages us to see every event and every moment as an opportunity for growth and learning. It's about viewing life's ups and downs not as something to be avoided, but as necessary parts of our journey. It's important to differentiate Amor Fati from passive resignation. While resignation implies a sense of helplessness or defeat, Amor Fati is a proactive love and enthusiasm for life in all its forms. It's an attitude that champions the idea of making the best out of every situation, finding joy and purpose in whatever happens, and refusing to be victimized by life's vicissitudes. To integrate Amor Fati into our daily lives, we must start by reframing our perspective on challenges and adversities. Instead of viewing them as obstacles, we can see them as necessary parts of our life's journey, chosen for us by the universe to help us grow. This shift in mindset transforms our experience of these events, allowing us to approach them with a positive and constructive attitude. Mindfulness and gratitude are key components in practicing Amor Fati. Being mindful allows us to fully experience and appreciate the present moment, while gratitude helps us find value and meaning in all our experiences. By cultivating these attitudes, we strengthen our ability to love our fate, whatever it may entail. Embracing Amor Fati requires courage and optimism. It's about having the bravery to face whatever life presents and the optimism to believe that ultimately everything happens for our growth and betterment. This approach to life empowers us to live more fully without fear of the unknown or resistance to change. Embracing Amor Fati is a profound aspect of Stoic philosophy and a pivotal concept in controlling the mind. By loving our fate, we accept and appreciate the full spectrum of life's experiences, using them as catalysts for personal growth and happiness. This Stoic practice teaches us to approach life with joy, resilience, and a deep sense of fulfillment, finding harmony with the course of our lives, whatever direction it may take. Practical exercise. Gratitude journaling. Write down one challenging event each day and find something positive or a learning opportunity in it. This cultivates an attitude of loving what fate brings. For example, in a difficult life phase like job loss, focus on the opportunities it presents, such as time for self-improvement or exploring new career paths. Lesson 10, Stoic Indifference. In the final lesson of our series on Stoic philosophy, we explore the concept of Stoic Indifference, an essential practice for mind control and achieving inner tranquility. This principle, central to the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, involves cultivating an attitude of indifference towards things that are beyond our control. Stoic indifference is about maintaining a composed and balanced state of mind, regardless of external circumstances. It involves distinguishing between what matters and what doesn't, and identifying what is within our control and what isn't. The Stoics teach us that while we should care deeply about our character and actions, we should remain indifferent to things outside our influence. This concept revisits the Stoic dichotomy of control. We are encouraged to invest our emotional energy and focus only on things we can change or influence. For everything else, we practice indifference. This doesn't mean we ignore or dismiss external events, but rather that we do not let them disturb our inner peace. Stoic indifference also involves maintaining emotional equanimity by not allowing ourselves to be overly elated by positive events or unduly distressed by negative ones. By remaining even-tempered, we can respond to all situations with a level head and rational thought. This balanced emotional state is crucial for making wise decisions and living a life aligned with Stoic virtues. Applying Stoic indifference in daily life means being mindful of our reactions to external events. It involves asking ourselves whether our emotional response is proportional and whether the matter is within our control. If it's not, we gently guide ourselves back to a state of calm indifference, focusing our energy on our actions and attitudes. An important benefit of practicing Stoic indifference is the development of resilience. By not being swayed by every twist and turn of fate, we build robustness of character and mind. This resilience enables us to face life's challenges with strength and composure, undisturbed by the chaos that may surround us. When encountering a minor inconvenience like a long line, consciously remind yourself that it is insignificant in the grand scheme and practice remaining calm and indifferent. If a planned outing gets canceled, instead of feeling disappointed, use the time for self-reflection or a personal hobby. This exercise helps you practice indifference to changed plans and small setbacks. Lesson 10 on practicing Stoic indifference is a vital component in controlling the mind and achieving a state of inner tranquility. This practice teaches us to focus on what truly matters, our actions, decisions, and character, while maintaining composed detachment from what we cannot control. By embracing Stoic indifference, we can navigate life's uncertainties with grace and poise, maintaining our inner peace amidst the ever-changing tides of external circumstances. And that's it for today's lesson on Stoic indifference. Remember, by embracing what you can control and letting go of what you can't, you'll find greater peace and resilience in every aspect of your life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Virtual Stoic for more insights on Stoicism and how it can help you master your mind and your life. Stay stoic, and see you in the next video.